Welcome to this special bulletin of Oxford University Museum of Natural History News with me, Rachel Parle. The museum that you can see behind me has been closed for the last 14 months, while its glass-tiled roof has been undergoing some painstaking repairs. During this time, the museum has been displaying many of its specimens dotted around the city centre in a project that's known as Goes to Town. Now this morning we've been receiving some astonishing news that these specimens are actually escaping from their case and plan to regroup here at the museum, allegedly at daybreak on Saturday the 15th of February. Now we've got some reporters out in the field to tell us a little bit more about this very unusual turn of events. Jessica Swess is down at Oxford Central Library, where apparently a hedgehog, a flamingo and a white rabbit have escaped their case. Jess, is that right? And maybe you could tell us a little more.
Thanks, Rachel. I'm here at Oxford's Central Library where, up until sometime last night, this case had a display of animals taken from Lewis Carroll's famous Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. But this morning the case was found, although undamaged, empty, with nothing but this note pasted inside. The note says, "Dear visitors, we must tarry here in this splendid library no longer, for there is a party coming, and I do so want to avoid being late. There is so much to organise at the museum before dawn on the 15th of February that we really must get a move on. We hope to see you there for breakfast. Until then, regards, Rabbit and Hedgehog and Flamingo." This is all the information we have right now. This is Jessica Swess reporting for OUMNH News at Oxford Central Library.
Thank you, Jess. Now the disappearance in the library is not the only strange occurrence on the Goes to Town trail. Indeed, we've actually had a number of reports coming in that may suggest that this is an orchestrated plan. We've got a report now from Bethany Palumbo. Bethany, where are you?
Thank you, Rachel. I'm here on Tell Street in Oxford in front of the Tell Street kitchen, where the museum had originally set up a collection of edible insects as part of the museum's Goes to Town trail. You can see the insects are now missing, and in their place they've left a statement. I will read it to you. "We, the undersigned, declare that we are united in the belief that no free-living insect should be designated edible, nutritious, or otherwise tasty, and that to do so is a crime against insect rights. We are taking our argument to the highest court in the land, the Oxford University Museum of Natural History, where we intend to hijack a special reopening party beginning at dawn on Saturday, February 15th, in order to make our views heard. We trust that you will join us and be there in support." It's signed by the executive of the Union of Insects. And so, Rachel, it seems the insects will indeed be joining us at the museum for part of the reopening party on February 15th. I'm Bethany Palumbo, reporting live for the OUMNHN. Back to you at the museum.
Thank you, Bethany, for that extraordinary report. It's now starting to become clear that there'll be plenty happening here at the Museum of Natural History on Saturday the 15th of February. With one final report, we have Scott Billings, who believes he might have uncovered a possible ringleader behind this mass escape. Scott, what can you tell us?
Well, Rachel, I'm standing here in the beautiful Church of St Mary, the Church of the University of Oxford, where, until this morning, this case contained a rather impressive snowy owl. But, like we've been hearing in your other reports just now, the case was found empty with a note taped to the inside. And from the contents of this note, it seems that perhaps the snowy owl is the mastermind behind these recent escapes. I'll read a portion to you now. It says, "I have arranged for the escape of my colleagues from the Goes to Town trail. Together, we intend to claim back the museum." It remains to be seen what the owl means by these words, but I, for one, intend to be there on Saturday the 15th of February to find out. This is Scott Billings for OUMNHN.
Thank you, Scott. And with that final report, we can now only wait and see to find out what will happen in this magnificent building on Saturday the 15th of February. We hope you'll join us then, dawn till dusk. But until then, this is Rachel Parle at OUMNHN.